So just because everyone's all like multiple characters, instead of just running through the script to do blocking, we're going to go by the characters.
This is my script.
So, I need the regular non-actor people, so Theseus, Hippolyta, Philostrate, Lysander, Demetrius, Hermia, and Helena, which I think ends up still being everyone except
How
Jimmy.
many? Yeah, do I just have the one part?
Yeah, just one part. So, you're all in that character. What happens is... Theseus and Hippolyta, at the beginning they're talking about how they're both like, how the wedding is and the couple. For this whole section, you can see that line goes. You're going to be outside and you're kind of slowly walking in for the longest part, which is you two. So just you two on stage. You may or may not have Mitchell randomly open these two doors because you're obviously can't open the doors. So you continue wandering along, just walking this way as you two are doing your couple talk.
Wait, before we get here?
Yeah, because we filmed, so.
Oh, right. Okay.
So continue following. So you two are being all mushy. In which case, you look over here, and there happens to be the couples. And you go, hello, couples. And then after that, Philostrate, which is Naomi, you're going to be over here. At the moment, the only door's open. And you're going to open the door for them, and then start your monologue and your speech. In which case, you're discussing which play that Theseus and Hippolyta are choosing. Then this way. The couples are all going to...
Who's my couple?
Who are you?
You and Claire.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you two. Sorry, Jenny, you're not a part. You're and you follow. You two, King and Queen, you two, both sit here.
Naomi, you're not part of the King and Queen. You follow after Michaela.
The couples go behind.
Couples going
So
behind.
the two males, I think it's Demetrius on this side, the side in front of Will. That's you, Maddie.
Where are
Just there. Claire, you're on the other side of her. Okay.
Oh, the bomb.
Lysander, you're here.
Stop,
Lysander.
Hey.
And Emily, you're there.
Are you a male or a
In which
female?
case, this is where you are for pretty much the entire show.
Unless we're actually in it.
And these characters are in.
Is this good
probably
visual?
pretty much, yeah.
Like this the whole time.
Because it's more like you're whispering while the guys are doing a really bad show.
Okay. And the people behind us won't get lost?
No, because then we can
get
always
them
like...
staying on something to get them a little...
No,
Well,
it's
there's
fine.
also shots that we can always just move you two out of the way and then
Yeah.
the parts where those two are.
Okay.
Those four.
If we get
Or
the
I'll
right
just get
angle,
really
like
tall
this is
and do
perfect,
this
and then
Where do I go?
like
When they sit down, you go up these
and then
separate
from this
stairs.
side it's also good.
And then you kind of follow on, more or less your character goes on and goes, okay, this is the show we want to see, Lord knows why. And anyways, then you says that. The show goes on, and these are your regular characters. The show goes on. Okay, so after the show, you're all dead tired, and you're like, no, I don't want to see an upload, this has been stupid. In which case, you all go to bed and leave. You two...
Do I like it?
Huh?
Do I like it?
You laughed at it. Like, it was
stupid funny, like Napoleon Dynamite.
You know when like kindergartners do a show, it's like, oh, that's so cute, but at the same time, it's such crap because one's picking its nose the entire time.
Yeah.
That's kind of the show. It's like, it's endearing, but it's complete crap.
So I should be picking my nose the whole time?
No.
You're not in the play, no.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he is.
So now
Okay.
you're all sleepy, and you're like, let's go to bed. And so then you two stand. No, you can't stand up before the.
The king stands up and everyone else stands up.
You two
right?
stand up, and you're like, okay, we're going to bed now. You two enter. You two leave.
You stand where the king stands.
Oh.
Okay.
So you two stand, and then you just go exit.
You just stay standing until there until we exit, and then you may exit.
Yeah, you two have already disappeared.
Yeah, you two just leave.
So you guys.
Jenny.
Okay, and so now that's the regular people scene. So now we're gonna do the play within a play. Has just said like, here's the show. You will just exit this way. Jenny, I'm thinking I'll have a form of curtain knocked off. But anyways, you enter the stage. It's up to here, and you say this monologue. If we offend, it is our goodwill.
It is with our goodwill that you should think we are not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here. that you should hear repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all, and you are like to know.
Okay, sorry, pause. Can you guys all get to where you were sitting?
Yeah.
What about the actors?
Where your proper seats are?
Are you my team?
No, I mean like the actors in the play.
I know, I'm just keeping you right here for now. I'm just gonna tell you what's happening. This is the only time for this today that we're going to run through the mini conversations, unless they're yours.
To address that.
Both set these people as low as you want, so you're more talking to the camera.
Gotcha.
This fellow doth not stand upon point.
He hath rid his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not the stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not 120. No, it is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
He has played on this prologue like a child on a recorder. A sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain. Nothing impaired, but all distorted.
Okay, from here on out, we're going to skip over any bits where it's here, just because you're all going to be on stage as well.
Okay.
Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you're all off stage. I don't really care which side of the stage, just you're all off stage.
I should be on the opposite side.
Just for now. So, Jenny's going to introduce you all. So, you all kind of all, should they be on stage? They pop out when you say this. They kind of, you have this plan, but not. So, say your line. Guys,
Gentles, perhaps you wonder at this show, but wonder on until truth makes all things plain.
they stop. Everyone, when Jenny says that line, you all come forward, out of where you are.
Till truth makes all things plain.
So then you all come out forward towards Jenny.
Should we come out when she says our character name?
No.
Please,
Trust me.
I have to be like this now.
Even you.
Okay.
Because now, at the moment, Jenny is Quince, Tristan is Susie, Maddie is Lion, Michaela is Pyramid, Claire is Moonshine, and Naomi, you're a wall. So you all come forward. Claire's character hates the spotlight, so someone might have to
Your character's a bit of a big shot.
So you think you're all that. Yes, you're very over the top. You think you're the greatest at everything in the world.
Are we standing on line?
This is not more or less. More or less. No, Naomi will be
Bad
dropping.
actors, okay?
So, Michaela, you just think, you're an amazing man. You're every woman dreams, but you think.
Everyone knows it's me.
And so you kind of play that your character, you think you're an amazing actor, so you're very dramatic with everything you say. And you're like, oh, I'm the greatest experienced actor who ever lived. You're not. Claire, you're scared as hell of the theater. You are, so you hide behind your lantern the whole time. So you're just terrified, so whenever you say lines, you're a bit anxious, you want to get off stage, but unfortunately, because you're the moon, you have to stay on stage the entire time. And you hate that. And so whenever you do say your lines, everyone's like, oh, that's kind of weird, because you're not the man in the moon, because you're beside the moon. And so when you just kind of go, give it, just understand I'm a man, this is the moon. I'm a man in the moon, get over it.
My gosh.
And yes, perfect. No, you're like the wall.
You're a wall.
You're kind of really awkward. You're like, this is you don't really like this fact because they do kind of kiss between your fingers.
She should be really into it. I am the wall. This is the best.
Yeah.
This is my idea.
That's cool. I forget Wall's monologue.
Wait, the wall's a monologue?
Yes, everyone has a monologue. Some size of monologue. Even if it's 6 lines, everyone has some interesting monologue to say.
Please. Okay.
So that's you're like a wall. I'm the thing that's causing the troubles between the two lovers because I'm the thing that's stopping them. You're almost like the love triangles. You're almost like the other triangle.
And I'm very proud of that.
And you have a chink that they kiss through. And so I think you're a bit staged. I kind of imagine you being you're confident, but you forget everything. So at one point I think I'm gonna have you when Pyramus says that you have a chink in yourself, you're gonna forget that there's a chink. So I think at one point Michaela's gonna come over and make a chink with your hand and remember this.
Oh yeah.
Because you think you're
this is my star. I'm gonna go with you. You're kind of like me right now, a bit anxious. You have a nice big plan. You wrote this play. It's your big shindig, but you don't really know how to say it or per se. You want to make it perfect. You know it's not, but you like earnestly try to make it perfect.
I suck anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah. You're trying to be a woman, but you can choose. I'm thinking you rather have a really high voice and like you're a guy doing the falsetto thing, or you.
This is where I want everyone. So now you say your monologue.
Okay. Should I start with Generals Perchance, or should I start?
The line after that, because they've entered at that.
This man is Pyrrhus, if you would know.
You step forward and do a muscle man pose or something. You're the hero in the story.
And then I walk. This beauteous lady is Thisbe.
Thisbe is certain.
Okay, because it's...
Dude, like readjust your bras.
Anyway, this beauteous lady is Thisbe is certain. This man with line and...
So you two step back.
Doth present wall.
So Naomi, you're like this the entire time.
Do I ask him to walk? Sorry, I'm afraid this is very bad.
You want to or not? I'm undecided.
It's so much fun being
Well, for now. The wall, that vile wall, which did these lovers thunder, and through walls chink poor souls, they are content to whisper, at which let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog,
So Michaela,
bush of thorn.
you see, Naomi go back into your normal state. So Claire's like, don't talk to me. When she talks about the moon, Dreamer's like, why, Darth? Why? Like, this is crazy. Why wouldn't you want to be up there? And then you kind of give her a slap on the back and move her forward.
Presents moonshine, for if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninnis' tomb there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion...
How do you want me to come up? Yeah.
This grisly beast, which lion type by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night to scare away, or rather get a fright. And as she fled, her mantle did fall, which lion vile, bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, his dagger.
So you come forward.
And finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereas with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling, bloody breast, and Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died.
So you kill yourself there.
Did I eat her?
No.
No.
You scared her.
And she ran away and you ate her jacket.
Not me, jacket.
For all the rest, let line, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse while here they do remain. Exit.
Oh, we have this.
Exit.
Now, okay, guys, pause. Who has my script? Someone.
I do.
Okay. Tristan, you are on stage right. Michaela is on stage left. Let's leave those. You just have to leave that way. So you're smack dab middle of the stage. You're facing them sideways.
And this that I once known by name presents a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think, the haviness a crane hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe,
So for, you can, I guess for now you can stand this way, so you're just like explaining yourself. So you can be like, oh, this is my chink.
And then turn on the edge of your monologue.
did whisper often very secretly, this lone, this rough cast, this